And that breaking news tonight, the final victim has been identified in the Bourbon Street terror attack. Her name is Latasha Polk. She was a mother and a certified nurse assistant, and her family tells us she is one of the 14 people who were killed when a Texas man rammed a pickup truck into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street New Year's Day. At this time, the coroner has not officially identified Polk as one of the victims, but her family members say they were informed this morning that she had passed. Well, good evening and thanks so much for sticking with us. I'm Whitney Miller. Polk and the 13 other victims were honored tonight with a vigil. Rachel Hanley is at Bourbon and Canal, where, Rachel, I'm sure it is still very heavy out there tonight.
It is, and it has been all night. There were a lot of people that showed up at 7 tonight for that vigil. And as you said, that included the family of that latest victim to be identified, Latasha Polk. They came in and put this cross, they put this photo up on one of these crosses of her, the one in this blue shirt you can see right here. There are 14 of these crosses spread across 2 different memorial sites on Bourbon Street and Canal. As we said, she is the last victim to have been identified, and they just found out this morning that she had passed. Now they're just trying to cope with this devastating loss.
What's going on?
Connor started calling my mom about 6 this morning.
The call was about Sebastian Polk's cousin, Latasha. Her family hadn't heard from her since Wednesday's terrorist attack on Bourbon Street. The coroner asked if they could come identify her.
So I went by her mama and I got her mama and just, basically her mama went down there and they saw that it was her.
That was Saturday morning. At that point, it had been 3 days since the attack. The news shocked them.
We wasn't no distant cousins. We was brother and sister cousins.
Latasha Polk's other cousin, Courtney Polk, describes her as loving. She says she worked in a nursing home for more than 15 years. And she was close with her family, including her 14-year-old son.
She leaving behind a son that truly love her and gonna miss her.
At least 100 people showed up to a vigil Saturday night for victims like Latasha Polk. People placed candles and flowers on the memorial at Canal and Bourbon. Then a brass band showed up and led half the crowd in a second line down Bourbon. Polk's cousins say they were glad to see so many people there.
It's hard, but it meant a lot just to have the love. Before we knew it was our family member involved, we just wanted to show love and support like everybody else. But then you find out it's your family member.
And now they've joined the 13 other families grieving an impossible loss.
Who really expecting to get a call saying that the people not about to be here no more, especially for something like this, that's senseless.